It's more than a century old, but still one of the best around as you get a great look at Fenway Park here in Boston. Tonight, it's the home opener for this new season between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Boston Red Sox. It's Red Sox baseball, and it's coming up next. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now. One-two pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2. Ground ball right side. Ortiz gloves it. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close. At the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Skied into straightaway right. Bradley on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Evan Longoria gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Steve Pearce set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Xander Bogaerts comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Into the seats, 0-1. Cobb looks in. Here he comes, 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit, so the leadoff man's aboard to start off the home half of the first. Into the box, Dustin Pedroia, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Dustin Pedroia.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And the runner back easily. Low with a fastball here. In the dirt even. It's ball 1. Hot shot to third. And he goes to a knee to try to knock it down, but it's by him down the line. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, David Ortiz. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
Taken high and deep to right. Looking up is Dickerson. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run.
Batting fourth, center fielder.
So it's a 3-run shot for David Ortiz as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0. Into the windup and the pitch. Mookie Betts is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Would you say he's not really finishing his pitches at this point?
That's a good way to put it. It looks like he's aiming a little too much, and that's not working for him.
Forsythe will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Batting fifth,
Hanley Ramirez stands in.
Hanley Ramirez.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball one. High in the air and deep to left center field. Back goes Kiermaier, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in at second base with a first-inning double. Travis Shaw stands in with another first-inning RBI opportunity in store. Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 3 runs already home here. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Kiermaier going back on it, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. Jackie Bradley Jr. ready to take his first cuts here.
Right fielder, Jackie Bradley.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Feels like he's kind of relied a little too much on that fastball.
And it's gotten him into trouble. I think guys have just gone up there looking for it, and usually they wind up getting it.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Rusney Castillo, the hitter now, with a chance to pick up that runner from second with 2 away.
And this could prove to be a huge at-bat in this game because you don't want to let these type of scoring opportunities slip away early.
Dickerson is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Ramirez going back, but he can't make a play, and it's off the monster. He'll get it into second, and a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. Logan Forsythe will get his first opportunity now. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And he falls behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Now a reach, and he takes a tumble here, but hangs on for the first out.
Hey, that was nice.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. Hit out towards second. On to first as Loney is set down here. 2 away now. Desmond Jennings gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone.
Yeah, and all he needs to do.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Blake Swihart will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Well, guys, they jumped out to that big lead early on in this game, but you really can't get comfortable. You have to keep putting pressure on.
Ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Cobb gets the sign, looking to put him away here on a ball and 2 strikes. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Ready now with the payoff pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jennings is under it. 1 down. Xander Bogaerts will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And he put a pretty good swing on a breaking ball, so we'll see if they attack him any differently right here.
Chop foul over towards the dugout. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Jennings going back, and this one is gone. A home run.
The second baseman, number 15.
It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Yeah, and he's got to be careful not to give up yet another home run here in this inning. So you can see they're approaching with caution here.
But right at the shortstop for the second out. David Ortiz steps in with another shot to do some damage after hitting a 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
Remember that he hit a changeup, so it will be interesting right here to see if they just stick with hard stuff.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And now a swing and a ball hit hard back up the middle. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Digging in, Mookie Betts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. To short. Gloved by Miller. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Hanley Ramirez gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Grounded to third. On to Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Brad Miller steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
The tag, and he is out. Kevin Kiermaier will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
Tapped out in front of home. Swihart scoops it up on to first as the throw takes care of him, and it's a quick 2-up, 2-down start to the third. Jonathan Lucroy is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. On the ground near home, Swihart is up with it. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Travis Shaw digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. And one away now here in the Boston third. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
And it was a breaking ball that he got under last time. Definitely an off-balance swing, so we'll see if they try to attack him that same way again.
Cobb into the windup, coming at him with the 0-1. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he chased it in the dirt. Rusney Castillo is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. Bradley runs. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And they will tag him out between first and second. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. This won't get by the shortstop as he's there to take it in for the 3rd out. Leading off the inning, Evan Longoria, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
It doesn't look like the nerves are getting to him so far. He looks pretty good out there.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Steve Pierce is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Boy, that was a good changeup that got him last time, and I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to work that off-speed stuff right back into their game plan here.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Number 10.
Corey Dickerson walks into the box, reached base with a double his first time up.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. No runs, 3 hits, 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. Logan Forsythe stands in for the second time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Just short, hit hard. Throw on to Ortiz, and that'll retire the side. Blake Swihart will lead things off here for Boston. Xander Bogaerts due to hit next.
Catcher, number 23.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Jennings is there to make the catch, and the home half of the 4th starts with a 1-pitch out. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Well, I think he proved that he can turn on a pretty good fastball and hit it out of the ballpark, so you need a different approach in this at-bat.
Dickerson is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Dustin Pedroia steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Drilled to the left side. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. So a runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and set to stand in the first baseman here, David Ortiz. Cobb comes set. Here's the first pitch. Fastball in the dirt, and that's going to get away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Kiermaier racing back to the track. Gone! David Ortiz A 2-run home run. His second of the game as this lead swells to 7-0. Brad Boxberger is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Just off the plate and high, ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1 and 2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. James Loney heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Bradley is there to make the play as Loney is set down on just 1 pitch. Desmond Jennings stands in for the 2nd time. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. No runs, 3 hits. 2 errors for the Rays in the game so far. This is in the air to left. Ramirez is under it. 2 gone. In now, Brad Miller. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Hit hard toward the right side, but a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll. Hanley Ramirez comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Left fielder.
Up and in for ball 1. Hard hit toward the hole, and that finds its way through. A leadoff single for Ramirez. Travis Shaw steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. On at first is Ramirez with nobody out. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Under it is Jennings as he makes the catch for the first out. Jackie Bradley Jr. will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Behind on that one, now behind in the count 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jennings moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Rusney Castillo will take another shot here. He's flied out and lined out in 2 trips. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he is in there. Blake Swihart will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
Be careful not to airmail that thing over your catcher's head. You got to make sure you don't overthrow it.
2 out here and a runner at second. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Boy, you have got to make...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Kevin Kiermaier will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the sixth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Betts is under it to put it away, and it's 1 pitch, 1 out to kick off the sixth.
Now batting,
Jonathan Lucroy will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Smoke toward third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. Evan Longoria will be the batter. Couple of singles to his credit thus far.
Well, 2 singles isn't necessarily an eye-catching performance, but hey, I'm sure he's feeling just fine about it.
Pedroia on to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning. Xander Bogaerts will get things going for the Red Sox with Dustin Pedroia to follow.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Comes set with the 0-1. Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Chopped weakly to the left. To his right, Longoria. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Dustin Pedroia steps in. He scored after reaching on a single his last time up. And this misses outside and a bit high. 1 ball, no strikes. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier's got a read on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. 2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the sixth, and here's the still dangerous left-handed bat of David Ortiz. And Ortiz just a fraction early there as his ball's lifted foul and out of play to the right. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. High and deep to left center field. Jennings ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Steve Pearce will dig in for the 3rd time now. He struck out and bounced out in his first 2 trips. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
This guy just continues to pound the strike zone. He's thrown a first pitch strike to 90% of the batters he's faced. Look how late we are into this ball game, and that's the difference for him.
And there's your first out of the inning. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
0-1, here it comes. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single. Logan Forsythe will step in. He's lined out and grounded out in 2 trips. First delivery to him on the way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Shaw calls for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. James Loney will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances.
Loney
starts him out with a slider for a strike. 2 out with the man at first. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Here's the 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bradley will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
Seventh inning stretch.
Mookie Betts will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. To third, played on the backhand. Throw on to first by Longoria is right there for the first out. Hanley Ramirez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
There to take it in is Loney now for route number 2. Travis Shaw will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Travis Shaw.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kiermaier has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Desmond Jennings comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
Well, you're facing a pretty big deficit in this game, so they need to start clawing their way back.
And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. This is line to left, and a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. Brad Miller will try things again. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Yeah, he got solid contact on that line out, but it just didn't work out. In this game, you have to trust your approach. Eventually, it's going to pay off. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air and taken in out there for the first out. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bounced softly in front of the plate. Throw over to Ortiz gets him 2 down. But 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Now batting,
Jonathan Lucroy stands into the box. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1. Here's a high pop-up. Ortiz coasts under it. And the inning is over. Jackie Bradley Jr. digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning. First offering on its way. Tap foul at home plate. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Jennings going back on it, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Now at the plate, Rusney Castillo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he did a good job to go down and get one in his last at-bat, but I got to think he'll be looking for a pitch that he can drive right here.
Abraham Perez will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any longer. Pablo Sandoval will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out. Chopped foul right at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Loney ranging into shallow right, and that's the first out of the inning. Blake Swihart will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Ryan Hennigan will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner at second here with one man out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. After it is Dickerson. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. And he's safe. Xander Bogaerts steps in and perhaps looking to drive another one out of the park just like he did in the second. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate, make it 9-0. Dustin Pedroia steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy, and it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with 2 outs.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Hit in the air to right field. Dickerson on the move. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Evan Longoria ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Junichi Tazawa will come in now working with a huge lead, so he'll just look to get some work in here.
A defensive change for the Red Sox.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
Number 10, Ryan Hannigan.
And now Longoria with a big swing and a drive in the air to deep left field. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Steve Pearce.
A solo shot for Evan Longoria. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. And he wastes a fastball high there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he could come back with that big curve.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
Corey Dickerson.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
Doing a good job right there of tying him up inside. Got in on his hands that time before he could get that barrel through the zone.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will kick up against the wall near the Red Sox bullpen. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. Logan Forsythe stands in. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, he just uppercut a fastball. That top hand kind of dragged through the zone, which caused the bat head to drop a little bit.
Ramirez going back, still ranging back. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Rays down to their final out now. And striding in is the first baseman, James Loney. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Betts is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The big bat for the Red Sox tonight, well, it belonged to this man, David Ortiz. It may not be a rookie card, but it's valuable enough to be our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs. Really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
The final